That's your company! What do you mean? If it's disgusting, then why are you putting it out for other people to eat it? This is nuts. There's leaked audio of the Campbell's vice president talking about the soup. I'm gonna just read it out loud. I'm cussing because they're cussing in it, but it is what it is. He said, "We have shit for fucking poor people." That's what he said. Who buys our shit? I don't buy Campbell's products barely anymore. Sounds like you shouldn't eat it at all. Oh, next quote. "It's not healthy now that I know what the is in it. Bioengineered meat? I don't want to eat a piece of chicken that came from a 3D printer. This is your own product. What do you mean? That's crazy." I don't like to curse on here because, this is a family establishment. But at the same time, I just need y'all to know this is how he's talking about his own products. And it's a secret recording. This guy said he first kept the audio to himself because he needed some time to process what he heard. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, my VP just said the meat's fake. F these pores. My gosh, I used to eat Campbell's soup. I used to eat Campbell's soup all the time.
Campbell's products barely anymore. It's not healthy. Now that I know what the in it, even in a can of soup, I look at meat, bioengineered meat. I don't want to eat a piece of chicken that came from a 3D printer. We have shit for poor people. Who buys our shit?
It's like, bro, y'all are wild for this. Why do y'all get to sell this?
Guys, just imagine this. You work at a food company that millions of people trust for simple, affordable meals, and you hear the top executive trashing those meals, guys, and you realize that every single thing you have known about that particular brand feels like a lie. Hey, beautiful people, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for stopping by. So credit goes to the creators in these videos. Guys, in today's video, what happened at Campbell? A former employee apparently recorded a private meeting, recording, how do I put it now, from their vice president. Guys, he said a lot of things in that video. I'm sure you must have watched it. Who says that about their own product? He says he barely buys, Campbell products anymore. He calls them highly processed and even claimed that the meat was bioengineered. Guys, what do you think about this in the comment section? Because people are flaring up on social media. People are saying that they feel shocked, they feel betrayed, and they are going to boycott Campbell soups and all their products because they feel like they have been lied to, and they feel that they have been spat at in the face, and they feel that they have been betrayed, guys. Because it shows that whatever is being spoken about the consumers closed doors is worse than we think, and people finally see what has been hidden behind closed doors, guys. This voice was confirmed that it was Bailey's voice, and apparently he has been fired and is no longer with the company, guys. Even the company said that the comments were vulgar, offensive, false, and yada yada yada, and all those things that come with damage control. What do you think about this in the comment section? Because so many people are pissed, they are angry, and the hashtag boycott Campbell is going around social media because this looks like a brand that people trusted for everyday meals, guys, and is now exposed as having internal contempt for the very people that buy their food. Guys, do you feel betrayed? Do you use Campbell products? What do you think in the comment section? Let's see what the other creators have to say.
The vice president of Campbell Soup just admitted on a hot mic that they use 3D printed meat. They are putting poison into us and selling it to us. He said, "Look at who we sell this shit to. I'd never eat this stuff. It's 3D processed meat. I would never eat that shit." That is like, how you gonna be the vice president of a company? Or what better disgusting irony is it, I should say, that you're the vice president of a company that sells a product you don't even want to consume. That would be the equivalent of Annie from the original Popeyes commercial saying, "I don't really eat that Popeyes chicken. I just say it's good. I don't really like none of that shit." That is a serious issue. Someone needs to get RFK, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., somebody needs to get him on the line, get him on the phone right now, and first of all, sue Campbell Soup, number one. Because why are you selling 3D printed meat to American citizens? Why? Why are you selling fake meat to American citizens? I don't know about you, but I'll be damned before I ever put fake meat in my mouth. Pause again. I'm not doing it. Go look. It's the clip is blowing up on Instagram right now. Go look at and listen to that shit in real time. The vice president of Campbell Soup said that they use processed 3D printed fake meat. Now animals already got a hard enough time in this country as it is. Because we going through chickens like changing socks. We going through pigs like changing socks. And we about to be going through turkeys. There ain't that many turkeys finna get pardoned. I'm trying to tell you, because it's about to be Thanksgiving. But I will be damned. This is what I mean when I say the corporations run the country. We have to wake up. We got to smell the coffee. We have to start demanding organic food. We have to start demanding tracking on what is in our food and clear, unequivocal, direct labels of what actually is in the ingredients. I don't need to see no more red 40, yellow 3, blah, blah, blah. No, I want to know what the hell are you putting in what the fuck I'm eating. Period, point blank in the story. You dig.
Just in time for Thanksgiving, a major scandal involving Campbell Soup. A top executive at what was supposed to be an internal meeting was secretly recorded trash-talking their own soup and the people who buy it. According to the lawsuit, the executive said, "We have shit for fucking poor people. Who buys our shit?" He reportedly added, "I don't buy Campbell's product anymore. It's not healthy, now that I know what the fuck is in it," referring to what he calls bioengineered meat. He went even further, saying, "I don't want to eat a piece of chicken that came from a 3D printer." All that while working at the very company that sells the soup. And now the exec is on leave and facing a lawsuit. And the company is scrambling to say that these remarks don't represent our values. If you've ever eaten Campbell's or even bought it as some kind of a budget meal or are planning to cook with it for this holiday, remember, this is what was said about you. And it's sparking outrage for good reason.
Guys, I need to know your thoughts in the comment section, because what this means is that it just means that it reveals deep flaws many people don't consider when buying a can of soup or trusting a brand, because brand trust is fragile. And when the VP says the food is for poor people and doesn't even trust it himself, that undermines every single thing that the brand stands for. Affordable meals are not just about prices, right? They're about dignity. They're about value. And that dignity, guys, just got stomped on publicly. And corporate hypocrisy it's at, because companies often sell themselves as inclusive, respectful, family-oriented. But if inside, senior folks treat workers, customers like garbage, that is not just hypocrisy. It is betrayal. And in this marketing of a thing, people deserve consistency and reality. And another thing, whistleblower risk is real, because the fact that somebody would dare to record and report these remarks, right, even ended up losing their job. That speaks. Guys, what do you think in the comment section? Food trust and transparency matters. It really matters, guys. Even if false tap into growing public concerns about processed food, ingredients, lab grown meat, once that seed of doubt is planted, it is really hard to unplant. And people will start asking, what else do we not know?
So Campbell Soup thinks it's funny to mock poor people. That's wild, coming from a company that literally built their entire empire off of the same working class families that they're laughing at. You can't spend decades selling canned sodium water and bioengineered mystery meat to people who are struggling and then turn around and talk shit about them. That's not just disrespect. That's who these corporations really are. And the comments I've seen prove it. Everyone's done. People are finally realizing that Campbell's owns, half the damn snack aisle. Goldfish, Snyder's, Cape Cod, Kettle Brand, Pretzel Crisps, Prego, Swanson, all the same company feeding us the same garbage under different labels. And now we find out that they're slipping bioengineered ingredients in the food and didn't even bother putting it in the label. But sure, the people buying it are the poor ones, right? The ones working 2 jobs, the ones stretching groceries, the ones keeping Campbell's alive for a century. This is exactly why people are pissed. This is why people are tapping out. Because if a company openly disrespects the same people that are keeping the lights on, then they don't deserve any of our money anymore.
There was a Campbell Soup executive who was caught on camera talking really bad about their poor customers, and he was saying how, their products are shit and only poor people eat this unhealthy crap, and like how he doesn't even eat it his own self. And I just know for a fact their PR team is in shambles right now. Oh, and then he also said some racist things in this whole ass rant he was going on. I'm like, was I surprised by hearing what the executive said? Not at all, right? This is what most CEOs and high-up execs think about, their customer base, but just like actually hearing it is kind of wild. This has to be one of the worst times for this recording to leak, because it is soup season, alright? It's winter, it's cold, people want something warm, it is soup season. But also, I didn't realize that soup is only for poor people, alright? Like, I be eating soup and I know I'm not poor. And to not only be like, oh, it's only for poor people, but then also attack your own product and be like, oh yeah, it tastes like shit, it's unhealthy, it's 3D printed. Like, it's a bad look. Now, I'm not here to say that Campbell's reputation is ruined, but it's definitely not in a good spot right now, because I feel like for the last however many years they've been around, like, Campbell's had, like, a really good reputation. People, like, thought really highly of them, because it's like, oh, it's Campbell's, comfort soup, they help people, whatnot. But now it's like, wow, this all got ruined by one executive.
Guys, I don't know how you see this, but at the end of the day, I feel that this story is not just about one nasty rant. It's a story about disrespect, betrayal, and power, right? Because these executive words were more than unfortunate comments, guys. They have laid a ugly mindset that sees customers and consumers as poor people, employees as disposable, and the products that they themselves are pumping money in as trash. Because if a brand you trust treats you like garbage, even internally, then trust means nothing. And if speaking up gets you fired, guys, then silence becomes that little price you pay for employment. That means if you're employed, you want to keep your job, you have to keep quiet, guys. And if you buy from a company, that company owes you respect. It does not own you, lies. It doesn't mean they should talk, ill about you, guys. What do you think in the comment section? Because this just shows how quickly trust can be trusted, and this is comfort food for so many people, guys. This is really messed up. Let me know your thoughts in the comment. What do you think about this? What do you really think? Are you boycotting Campbell products altogether, or do you think it's not a big deal? That's because it's actually written right on the on the packaging that it contains bioengineered food. Guys, this is really messed up. Let me know what you think in the comment section. I really want to hear from you. And if you have found value in this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Please stay safe. Mental health is important. Ciao.